figured out and your exercise index filled out, the next thing we've got to learn how to do is navigate our player database. This is where all your player information is stored, and I'm going to walk you through how to do this the correct way. Here in the first column, you have your athlete names. You can list them however you want. I prefer listing them last name to first name for sorting purposes. So when I sort, I have it sorted by last name instead of first name. Totally up to you, though. And you can sort that however you want. I'm going to go ahead and sort my roster here. Okay, now that you can see my roster is alphabetized, you can do this easily. You can enter your names and go from there. Now, under player information, you've got 4 different tabs to put in basically any information you want. This is simply what I call flavor text, where you can have it to be their graduating year, their position, what class they're in, what position they play. It can be age. It can be anything you think that you may want to sort by and look at. Nothing is going to be pulled from this. This is simply going to be able to sort, and you can look here in your database. This is totally free reign to be whatever you want it to be as far as sorting purposes go. Next, in the next column is the team group assignments. Here, this is where the groups that you created on the main menu over here, so the training groups that you created here, you are going to select and add them to these rosters. Now, they can be teams, they can be classes, up to 4 different groups, and the column order does not matter. It doesn't mean like all football needs to be in group 1, if football's here and football's over here, they're still going to be listed the same way on the roster. You don't have to worry about that. As long as they are allocated to all the groups that you want them to be, like if they're in the football team, they're also on the basketball team, they're also in period 3 class, they're in all those groups. So if you ever wanted to pull up those groups training, football may be training, basketball may be training, period 3 may be training, that athlete's name will fall underneath that, and you'll be able to set the groups that way. That's what's important under team and group assignments. All you have to do is erase it, press the delete button if you want to delete it, and you can add and take away. Remember, these drop downs are literally from the same group menu on your main menu. Now, going over to the right to the next column, which is really important, the program assignment. Now, being a part of a group does not mean that they're being assigned to a program. Okay, remember, you have 8 different programming menus that you're going to use. Okay, and you've named them here. Whatever program you want them to be assigned to, you're going to assign them that program. And as soon as you change it, and on the printing card, which you'll see later in these tutorials, it will change their entire program that you wrote to be specific to that athlete and their training numbers, whatever you did. So you can switch their program on the fly, and it will fall into that programming menu that you created for that program. But understand that this is where you allocate their programs, not in the groups, right? You can have each athlete under whatever program that you want them to be. And these are the names of the program. It doesn't say program 1, program 2. That just happens in the tabs below, and we'll go over that later. But here, like if I want Nick Allegretti to be on the football developmental group, I'm going to select there, and then we're going to roll from there. Next, we're going to talk about how to create training maxes and training max derivatives to have numbers to train off of.